What up, YouTube? Today's video, I want to talk about loveless relationships, and I want to talk about a whole bunch of different other stuff. But before I get into that, let me talk about something. Let me say something real quick that people don't get this. Like, people always say you need a job to be something. People don't say it exactly like that in no words, but they be like, you need a job. If you don't get a job, you ain't shit. All right, hold on. Alright, y'all know what acronyms is, right? How you take a word and then you put another word, but the first letter of the word you just used to spell out the other word, you know what I'm saying, acronym. So the acronym for job is just over broke. So if you got a job, yeah, I'm getting paid cuz, I'm getting all this, I'm getting all that, when your check going, what you doing? Huh? You ain't talking now, huh? I don't hear you though, huh? I don't hear you though, huh? Just over broke. Oh, I need a man. I need a real man. A lot of girls always say they need real men. How you look? See, people hate the truth. Like, I'm sorry that the truth is always going to be the truth. I didn't make up the word truth. I didn't say whatever's going on in your life. I didn't do that. That's the truth is always going to be the truth. Look, let me say something. Before I go on, let me give you an example, right? Is this a truth or a lie? The sky blue. Is that the truth or a lie? Is that the truth or is that a lie? If you're going to get mad at me because the truth is the sky blue, so you want the sky to be red though, huh? But the truth is, at the end of the day, that sky going to be blue until it turns night. It's going to be purplish type of blue. But I'm just saying, I'm just giving you a fact, okay? Is it true or is it a lie that the grass is green? Is it the truth or is it a lie that the food is poison, or the meats, or the foods, all this stuff? But like, see, people think it's a joke, but like, if people always say, a lot of girls always say, I need me a real man, this and that. How you need you a real man if your hair fake, your butt fake, your tits fake, everything is fake about you, but you want something real? It'll never work with you because you want something that's real when you fake. Just like a person. They could be a whole natural person, but they mind state. They try to snake people out. They fake. So they'll never be able to work in a partnership because they're fake. So look. This video is for anybody out there that is in a loveless relationship. Leave that relationship as soon as possible. I don't care if it's not abuse. I don't care if it's not emotional abuse. I don't care if it's not a verbal abuse yet. Get out of there. If you know it ain't no love there, you know it ain't no progression there, leave. Because look, you create your own reality. See, when I say you create your own reality, that's true. See, look, I create my own reality. I chose to sit here in front of y'all today to make this video. I didn't have to do that. I could have said, hey man, I'm finna go do something else. That would have changed my whole reality. Just like you making the decision to change your reality. For example, I'm just give y'all an example. Hey Bob, you trying to go to the store? Nah man, the boss said if we leave on our break, we might get in trouble. Come on Bob, man, we could easily go to the store, man. Alright, cool. See how I just changed his reality? He got in the car, now he off to the store. See how that just changes his reality, the decision? See how he was at work at first, but then when dude said, let's go to the store, see how it changed his reality? It's like you at school or something. So I'm like, hey man, come on man, hit this joint, man. Nah man, I heard smoking kills you, I heard weed kills you, man. Hit this joint, man. Just try it, man. How you gonna try something if you ain't never hit it? Alright. Change his whole life forever. In a good way. Could be in a bad way, depending on the person. You get what I'm saying? You see how your decision making actually choose your reality? So if you're in a loveless relationship, ain't nobody force you to be in there unless they abuse you, but if they abuse you, you still have the choice to get out of that. If you're a woman and you getting abused, knock that nigga out. I don't care. People say you shouldn't promote violence, blah, blah, blah. If a woman is getting abused or a man is getting abused, vice versa, because they taught us that in this class in high school called cultural perspectives, like how abuse and all that, but they show how men get abused by women, and people laugh like, ha, 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 like it ain't possible. It's men out there getting abused by women, and they don't got to be buff, they don't got to be none of that. Abuse can be verbal, emotionally, physically, spiritually, anything, like for real, like real talk. Leave that relationship before it gets any worse because it's not going to progress. If you don't see it progressing, and it's been like 3 months already, that means it's not meant to progress. Like, do I got to scream? Do I got to sing? Do I got to do some crazy stuff for you to get what I'm saying? It's like, look, if you know damn well you're in a relationship and you know you don't have no love for that person, go, because they most likely don't have no love for you. Like, the hardest thing for me to learn See, I'm being real with y'all now. But the hardest thing for me to learn ever was self-love, because at one point in time, you don't have no love for self. You lost. That's why I see a lot of people here drinking, popping 8 pills and shit, popping 8 pills because they're lost. They don't know which way to go. They can't hear that voice in their head telling them to go on the right path. They don't hear that. You know what I'm saying? Me, when I was with my ex-girlfriend, she used to always tell me, see, I didn't want to believe it. Actually, maybe I heard what she was saying, I just didn't want to believe it, like I just said. So it's like, she was like, how can I love you? This is exactly what she told me. She was like, how can I love you if I don't love myself? And I heard it, I'm like, yeah, cool. So I'm like, yeah, cool. But I ain't trying to hear that though, because I know if she break on me, I'm gonna be lonelier than I was before. Cause it's like everybody knows if you get broken up with, there's like the emotion that usually be hard to break out of that, but you gotta break out of it. It's a part of life. Think about it. It's a part of life. Cause what don't kill you makes you stronger. A lot of people told me I wasn't gonna be shit, and people keep telling me like that, like it's gonna affect my mind state. Look, listen, my mind state is on a whole different level, like Dragon Ball Z. Let's take my mind state and compare it with Dragon Ball Z. See how Goku energy is on the level different from Krillin's? You see how Krillin, like if you was to fight Krillin, say you're a regular person on the street, you was to fight somebody like Krillin. So like, that's because he's on the higher energy level, you feel me? But my mind state is like Goku. It has its own energy levels. It has its own, oh yeah, your mind does create energy. It's thought is energy. But it's like, if you remember my mindset to Goku, it's like, it's on its own energy level that people can compare it to, and people think like, you the same as them, or they want you to be ignorant like them. Like, I guess if you smart, you can't fight or something like that. Like, crazy stuff. Like, people think it's just a joke. Like, oh, he can't do this, he can't do that. But really, you the person who can't do nothing, because you got out of spirituality. People, oh, you're a Jesus, this and that. That's all about spirituality. Okay, look. Alright, let's start on religious people out there. I told you, it was two types of Moors, scientific Moors and religious Moors. Religious Moors fell first because they started following this beast and they forgot everything about nature, and they just started going down, eating blood foods. So look, I'm just giving you an example. So people always screaming out God, 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 and Jesus this, right? So if God created the earth, right? Like, just listen to this. If God created the earth, God created fruits and veggies. So if God created the earth and fruits and vegetables, why you not eating what God put here for you? But you just want to twerk though. See, that's the thing. I hate when people talk like, come on, man. Y'all say God and this, but if God created the earth, he created everything. People always want to say, God created marijuana, he created weed. It was come from the earth. He created other plants too. There's other plants out there that can get you high too. Shrooms can get you high. Salvia, you don't want to smoke that. That can get you high. It's a spiritual drug. But people always want to say, they always want to take what they want to take and put it with something. Yeah, God created weed, man, come from the earth. He created fruits and veggies too. Fruits and veggies clean anything out your body, cleanse any disease. But people, they think it's just a joke, man. Like, they always screaming out this God stuff, but they ain't eating right. Like, think about it. Like, everybody in church always sick. Why everybody in church always obese? They ain't eating what God put here for. They're just trying to worship something that they don't even know they're worshiping. How can you say God created the earth? I'm just using this word for right now, but how can you say God created the earth if Christianity was found in like the 1500s? The Moors been on this planet for like 300, no, not even 300,000 years. The Moors been on this planet for eons, and that's a long time ago. The doctors coming out saying our DNA goes back 300,000 years. So, if so-called Christianity was found in the 1500s, that was like, what, 400, 500 years ago, but probably 1,000 years ago? But the Moors been here for eons, and they just now saying that our DNA goes back 300,000 years. 300,000 years, 1,000 years. 300,000 years, 1,000 years. But you think it's a joke. That's why you can never find yourself, because they give you something to worship. They know if you worship yourself and love yourself, you can do anything you want to. But y'all think it's just a joke, man. I feel sorry for y'all. You got some pain coming to y'all. And another thing, I know a lot of people out there probably saying, who is this dude think he can talk? I know knowledge of self. I know who I am. Do you know who you is? I don't think so. That's the funny thing about it. People talk but don't know nothing about themselves. But no, like I said, if you're in a loveless relationship, get out that relationship before it get worse. Cause think about it. You could ask a farmer this too. If your farm, no, if your garden got parasites in it, right? How can you get rid of parasites? By burning it down and starting over. Same thing with relationship. You ain't gonna never be able to progress with success, relationships, anything if you stuck in the past. Because every time you're stuck in the past, all you create is the past over again. That's why they keep on coming up with this Black History Month. I keep telling y'all, the root of the word black. So the root of the word black will be BL. That means something that's dead, non-existent. So when you say you black, you're a non-existent human. When you call somebody white, you say they free, sovereign to the land, because that's what white means. So you go, oh, that white person. You saying they free, so you basically saying they supreme over you. Why you think, look, I said this once, I'm going to say it again. Why do you think angels wear white when they die? I mean, no. Why do you think angels wear white when they go to heaven? Because they free. They soul's free. They sovereign to the land now. Why do you think people wear black at a funeral? Because whoever died, they dead. They don't exist no more. Like, come on, man. Like, these people slow, but people don't want to look at it like that. They just want to keep on dancing, keep on dancing. But look, you can say I'm crazy. You can say whatever I want to, but think about this, though, right? You know we on Earth, and you know Earth in space. You know there's different planets in space. Even if, let's just say, like, it was only 7 planets like they said it was in school. Like, oh, yeah, it's just 7 planets, right? So let's say it was 7 planets. Let's just say it was just 7 planets, right? Okay, it's 7 planets. So we on Earth, so it's 6 other planets. So if it's 6 other planets, and it's beings on these planets, and Earth in space, and they're in space too, don't you think they can come visit us whenever they want to? But y'all some fools, man. These people out here slow, like, why you worry about what's going on in space when you can barely even help yourself? You can barely even help your relationship. See, I guess people don't want to hear the truth. It's always fun and games until it happened to them. And I heard this dude say that yesterday. Hey, it's always funny when it happens to somebody else. That's true, because when it happened to you, I think it's a joke. I know so many people talking about some, man, this ain't gonna never happen to me. This ain't even no joke, trust me. A lot of stuff feel like it's movie stuff, but when it happen to you, it ain't no joke, man. Love yourself, be yourself, and don't ever let nobody tell you you can do something. Don't ever let nobody tell you you can't do something. Because we are all co-creators, because we coexist with that same reality. Time for words of the day, people. I only got my paper, but I'm just going to make up something. So words of the day for today is, you reap what you sow. And I don't even get into that Bible stuff, but that's the truth. What goes around comes around. You reap what you sow. What you put out is what you get back. I can say it in so many different ways. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. It's all the same concept. It's the same concept, different meanings. So, well, actually, it's the same meaning and concept, just different ways to put it. Like, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. That's basically the same thing. That's basically around. You kill people, people gonna kill somebody, gonna come and kill you. You do bad stuff, somebody gonna come and do bad things to you. But people, this society always keep you focused on the negative part about it. So look, if it's bad karma, right? Don't it gotta be good karma? So if you kill somebody, somebody gonna come and kill you, right? Alright. But look at it from a good perspective. So if you save somebody out of a burning building, somebody might come and save your life. That don't necessarily mean you might be in a burning building. See, that's what people don't get. They always think you come back like that. It don't mean you're going to be in a burning building. Somebody can come save you out your life. Somebody can just come to your house one day, give you a suitcase for like $1 million. Like, people think it's a joke. People, they ain't never happened to me. Just because they ain't never happened don't mean it can't happen. That's the thing. That's where your mind at. You think because it never happened, it can't happen. My mind was like that too. But it's like, if you think about it, like, what else? Like I gave this one dude, I know, I had gave him $1. And my homie was like, man, stop giving away money, man. And he was like, I know exactly what this man is doing right here. He keep giving me stuff because he know how universal law works. You keep giving somebody something out your heart, it's going to come back to you. Don't nobody got to necessarily give me $1 back. You get what I'm saying? So I can get $20 back. I can get $13 back. Or I can get anything because I actually did something for somebody. What goes around comes around 13 times harder. They just say it in a negative way to keep you focused on the bad. But if it's bad, it got to be a good. Just like this before I end this video. Let's just say, like, you do something to somebody, right, that's bad. Let's say you do something to somebody that's bad, right? And they don't get their karma back. Because some people think, see, this is how karma works. Because I've been seeing karma come to me in so many different ways whether it's negative or positive, but positive karma come back because I've been giving up positive energy, positive vibrations. Like, you can say whatever you want to say to me, can't touch me, and you for damn sure ain't gonna hurt me because I'm spiritual. You ain't spiritual. I can send a tornado to your house by thought. People think it's a joke. No, people think it's a joke, man. I told you, the darker the person, the higher the soul. People, that's not true. Last time I checked, the person with the most melanin has the higher soul. I've been dark like this all my life, so what that tell you? And then numbers don't lie. I didn't told you about my birthday and my name. Why does it equal 9 and 13? But I guess I'm just a joke, ain't no. But yeah, anyway, I'm rambling. But anyway, look. Let's say you do something to somebody bad, right? And karma don't get that person. Like, let's say karma don't get that person for like 3 weeks or something. Cause sometimes karma hits you exactly right there. But that don't mean it's over yet. You know what I'm saying? You might fall down the stairs after you did something bad to somebody, but that don't mean it's over yet. Then you might fall up the stairs or some crap like that, some crazy type of stuff. Like, so let's say you do something bad to somebody, right? And they didn't get their karma paid back. That means everything is out of balance now. No matter if you don't know these people or not. Like, it could be somebody all the way in Australia. You do something out here, like wherever you live at, all the way in Australia, around the world, it's gonna affect the world. It's gonna create an unbalance around the world because something got to happen to that person or something got to happen to you so it can get back balanced and everything falls into place. That's why everybody tweaking out here in the world because our earth is tilted on its axis. So all this like bad stuff been happening, but it's going to flip back around. See, people talk about astrology but don't know nothing about astrology.